Mr. Corbitt is standing against a window, kind of like waving his hand like this, standing like this. We have Ambrose on the ground, recovering, perhaps. One hopes. We have an urchin standing there. Dorothea is also kind of in the doorway, covered in a delicious scent that she finds utterly delectable. And Rita brandishing a sword, but really looking fucking done with all of us. Clint standing there with some perfume, gesturing towards apples. In kind of a, like the saddest, like, mall salesman. Just not able to make a sale. So Dorothea is gonna open by saying, I don't know which one of you caused this madness, but I do know you can always trust the police. And she's going to turn around and march across the street.
We're gonna have to tackle her.
He's like, fuck.
There's only one option.
I mean, because no one has a gun, and then...
It's not like the police.
Okay, so would you like to tackle her, Clint?
Yes.
Okay, so you are going to roll your grapple skill. Wait, let me see. Oh no, you're gonna roll your brawl. Sorry, the new sheets are a little bit different than I'm used to running off of. But you're going to roll brawl, not grapple.
Brawl?
I fucked it up. You're gonna roll brawl, which is under fighting.
Oh, okay.
To just fucking tackle her.
I mean, I'm sure it's 0, but,
It says fighting brawl, the base is 25%.
I had 13.
Nice.
Oh shit!
I got that, old woman.
She's not old, you're mean. Okay.
I'm also old.
It doesn't make it better if you're like 60 and you're talking to a woman who's 33 and you're like, my old compatriot. That is not, she's not gonna be like, thanks, bro. Alright. Aging is a privilege. Okay. Let's not be ageist here. But, sometimes I have to counter my own rants. So, you fucking tackle her to the ground. Because you are just tackling her and landing directly on her, I am going to ask you to roll for damage.
And what do I roll for damage?
It's going to be a 1d3 plus your damage bonus. I'm looking at your sheet and you do not have a damage bonus. You're gonna roll a d6 and divide by 2.
I rolled 2.
Okay. So she's gonna hit her head, like, really hard, like, on his, like, fucking front porch. And, like, oh, God, why would you just hit me? But you are on top of this woman. You have successfully, like, grabbed her. What would anyone else like to do? Or here's a question. What is step 2 of your plan? Let's deal with this first. What is step 2 of your plan? Because if you want to knock her out, that's a different thing than if you just want to, like, hold her tight.
Well, I'd say I'd like to move her inside so that she could also be threatened with the sword.
Okay.
We decide we're the bad guys. What a twist!
Okay. Because as far as you guys know, this is just a man with drugs in his house.
Yeah.
Just really anti-drugs.
We listened carefully in school. Okay, so what is your strength?
55.
Okay. You're gonna roll a regular strength check to see if you drag this woman screaming back into his house.
38.
38. Okay, that's less than a 55. So you get her back in and you slam the door shut, and I assume you throw her down in front of the sword.
Yes.
Jesus. sound of that.
Gently.
Okay, well, luckily enough for you, this is it's even though she screamed, there seems to be no movement in the neighborhood, so no one is currently responding to her screams for help. What is
Cool.
wrong with you? Rita,
The
put down that.
police simply do not need to be involved at this time.
Why not?
I would say I think I might be on Thea's side here. I believe this calls for an investigation, and perhaps a
I
quick
know.
brandy. And I'm gonna pull out my flask and try to take a swig.
You just start after all
I'm
that.
pointing my sword.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rita, why?
I'm gonna start pointing my sword between the two of them and be like, "What's wrong with you now? What's wrong with you now?" Clint. So I'm like, why are you threatening her? Aren't we all trying to leave?
I still want to go in the basement.
Mr. Corbitt's like, nobody needs to go in the basement. There's nothing down there. Why would you want to go there?
Now I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
You guys see how bad of a how bad of a liar Riley is? Like, I have acting experience, and yet still, I'm cackling. Like, there's nothing in the basement. Oh
Am
god.
I inside the house or on the front porch at this point? Because the door's been slammed shut.
Did you jump in when he was going to shut the door, or did you stay outside? Are you throwing your hat in with these mofos, or?
Oh gosh, I'm very torn. I see two paths before me. Either I go back to Castle Tavern, whatever her name is, house, and I just loot her for everything she's got while she's incapacitated, or I go inside and try to get into the basement.
The nuns, bring the nuns.
Call the police.
You
Or
said
call
what?
the police.
I thought you were gonna say go back and call the police.
No, he's not.
No.
No. Why would he trust the? Why would they
don't
trust the
give a
police?
Fuck about me.
No.
I was like, you know what? I can always come back to the house. Like, it seems like, you know what, y'all are interested in the basement. I'm gonna go across the street.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a gander around the house. Maybe if I'm feeling nice. Maybe if I'm feeling nice, I'll help the butler.
Okay, yeah, because Jeffrey is like a little bit of drool and like maybe a little bit of blood out of his nose, and he's like reaching up as you walk by, like, please help.
Stay there. I'm gonna get what's mine. Yeah, sorry, butler.
Get what's
do you have
mine?
jewelry on? I know you're not paid well enough. You just get like pennies and nickels. Yeah, sorry, it's a tough life for some of us out here. I gotta get out of that nunnery.
I imagine
But-
that you're currently putting things like in your pockets while you say this. You're like, it's a tough life.
Look, I mean, I know you're uncomfortable there on the ground, but look, I'm in the big leagues now. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be able to make my way finally. You know how hard it is, life for an orphan. It's crazy. Yeah.
Good for you, lad.
Just hold on a second. I need to go Casey upstairs.
There's a phone upstairs.
You know what? Maybe I'll call the phone if you don't say anything.
All right, so so go ahead and roll spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
I think the best thing is that I think literally one of you said while we were making characters, spot hidden, what the fuck is that for? And like it was very much in a why would you ever want to put points into that? And it is possibly the most used skill,
Yes.
which makes me happy.
No, unfortunately, not for me.
So there's nothing on the bottom floor, but I'll let you roll a luck. I'll let you, and then, so you don't find anything yet, but I'll let you roll for luck.
Oh yeah, I got the luck.
Okay, it's not hidden. There is a massive golden crucifix with real rubies and like real, I mean, you don't know for sure, but it looks real there, and like the beads are fucking like gold and turquoise and colors you don't even know the name of. These jewels are too fancy, and it is just on the bedside table.
Hell yeah, I'm taking that.
All right, great, you take it. And that is the best thing that you can find in the house. You don't seem to find really anything else.
All right, Mr. Butler guy, are you still alive?
Let me see. Oh no, he has passed.
Oh no, no witnesses. Whatever will I do? I pull out the crucifix. I bless him in a crude way based on what I've seen from the nuns at the Catholic orphanage.
Hell
And
yeah!
I just make my merry way outside of the house.
Okay, are you like trying to go back to like downtown Arkham? Are you just fucking off? Or
You know what? I'm very much considering. Actually, you know what? Yes, I am. I am taking what I got on my own for myself. I'm getting the fuck out of here for these adults that don't give a damn shit about me. Y'all can figure it out in the basement. No one's clocked what I've done, and they're preoccupied. And I'm not going back to the nunnery. Y'all aren't gonna ever find me again.
okay, I mean you made it here, so I'm gonna have you roll a navigation check.
Hell yeah.
Because I know this is it, and we're gonna see if you can find the right part of town to essentially pawn this thing that you found.
Yes, out of 60, I got a 41.
Beautiful. So you end up at a 24-hour pawn shop in downtown Arkham. It's gonna take you a while to walk there though on your little urchin feet. So we'll come back and you can pawn your crucifix. And we're gonna go back to the action in the house. Listen. Oh Christ, Rita. I'm going to buy from you, but I think after all of this behavior, maybe we all just need to calm down and have. Oh, look, there's some coffee. Oh, I would love a cup of coffee. Let's all just sit down.
Get out of here with your goddamn coffee! You're trying to poison me.
What do you mean? I want some
have
coffee.
some.
What?
Let's let her have some if she's so inclined.
Okay. So she's gonna walk over and like very carefully, not wanting to piss off Rita, like, listen, we are all reasonable people. Okay? And she is going to just like, oh, it's cold. Where's my butler? Okay. Usually he comes with me, but he takes a little while. That is such, this woman's liver is just like a hunk of iron. She just processes it. She's been through it. Okay, so she's just sipping her coffee, unworried, and is like, so, what were you trying to tell me? Corbitt, stop standing near the window like that. You look like a fool who's trying to flag down a plane. And he just kind of like walks forward. So what is the source of this big misunderstanding?
Well, I think he was trying to poison us.
With what?
And now you're trying to go to the basement? And frankly, I don't know why.
What? Clint, why do you want to go to the basement?
Chuck, why did you tackle her?
That's a good question. Is it because of my trousers? Are you a misogynist?
Yes, I find the idea of trousers so offensive.
She throws her coffee in your face, and I'm gonna ask you to do a Constitution check.
62
Against?
versus 45.
Oh man, that little bit, it gets up your nose and it gets on your gums, and you are gone. Well, you're not quite gone. You're seeing this world overlapping with the next world. You're existing in both. It's not very, like, you're not able to really control it, but you can see and be in both of these worlds now. And I want you to roll spot hidden.
Three.
Oh, kick ass. Yeah, you see the horrible creature. It's far away again. But it is, you can see it. You don't know if it sees you, but you can see the horrible creature again in the distance.
Do I see anything else? Or is it just, like, flat?
It's just roll luck.
Okay, 72 versus 80.
72 versus 80. Okay. You see, you don't see anything else, but you hear like a deep rumbling voice saying, "Bring it flesh. Bring it flesh. Serve me." And the voice sounds equally like an earthquake, your dad, and a drill sergeant that you had once. So I'm gonna have you roll against your sanity.
That's a lot of trauma.
It's a lot.
73 versus 78.
Oh my god, that is fucking great. You're like, weird, I don't like it, but I can recover from this. No sanity damage. You're like, listen, it would be weird if something weird didn't happen to me right now.
Just what we're doing today now.
Exactly. Okay, so that is what you were doing. What would our other people on this plane like to... Let's check in real quick with Ambrose. You have come back into the world. You have a wound on your chest. It's not like bleeding, but it's like that, you were bleeding. What?
Yeah. The last thing I clearly remember was taking a bite of the apple. The next thing I remember was party.
Yeah.
And then the next thing I remember is this scene, and I'm bleeding. And I'm very unhappy about it.
Yes.
And I'm very confused why we aren't calling the police. I wake up to us discussing that we shouldn't call the police while someone is wielding a sword. I'm covered in blood, and everything is very strange.
Yes.
I am going to try to... Am I still bleeding?
No, like, it's like how, if you get a paper cut, there will be like a real gush, and then it kind of like slows down. Like, especially if you it doesn't just like keep. It's like that.
So just for reference, three hit points is a paper.
Do you want to bleed? Do you want to bleed more, Jake? Would you like to bleed out? I could roll for it, Jake.
I don't want to bleed out.
Don't tempt me in my dimensional horrors. Okay.
Please, my God, don't. I don't do anything. No, I am going to try. Where's Dorothea?
Dorothea is next to the desk. So next to you, in between you and Corbitt. Corbitt is like no longer on the window, but like kind of still a little farther away from the rest of you. As much as he could get.
I'm going to go to Dorothea.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to grab her.
Oh God, why is everybody touching me? And she's going to like...
To me.
What?
Dorothea. You see me? Do you see what's been done to me?
Who did this to you? Was it her with the sword? That's the only thing that makes sense.
You're gonna look over and be like, where'd you get a sword?
Why did you hit him with your sword?
No, she did not hit me with a sword. She did not hit me with a sword. A monster from another world hit me with a sword.
A monster from another world?
Yes, that's where I was. That's why that man sent me with his apples.
Darling, you sound insane.
Thank you.
You all sound insane. Okay, roll persuasion. I guess I gave the other ones a chance. So,
All right, persuasion. Let's do this.
Can I
I
get
also
a
want to add
tie?
one thing. You know me.
what? Yeah, what? Abby?
Can I get a tie? I got work in the morning.
Oh, you got okay. Okay.
I succeed.
Can you stay till 11 or do you need to go right now?
Yeah.
You
I
can do 11. Okay, great. You just can't go forever. That's reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to try to wrap this up in 30 minutes. All right. So, did you succeed?
I needed under 20. I got an 18.
I mean, Ambrose is silly, but he doesn't lie. Corbitt, have you been drugging them? And Corbitt is gonna like look around at everybody, and he is going to try to fling himself through the window behind him, and just like fucking backflip it through his window. So he does not. He just. I'm sorry. Corbitt tries to go through the window, but all he does is shatter it. He doesn't get enough momentum to actually get out. So now he's just covered in glass. So he's just his head is cut open with just glass. And give me a second to figure out what the fucking damage for that would be. Okay, he just lost half of his HP from shattering his own head into the window. So
Why do you do that? Why do you
Like, see how crazy this man? Do you see, Dorothea?
Corbitt is now unconscious and embedded with glass. So Corbitt is unconscious, kind of sort of hanging in the window and with glass just embedded in him. That's its turn.
Can we please call the police now?
Yeah. So right at that moment, you're gonna hear a knock at the door. Right at that moment, you're gonna hear a knock at the door. What would y'all like to do?
probably don't want to answer the door, if I'm honest.
I want to go open the basement. I want to go to the basement.
Okay, you're just marching.
I'm holding a sword.
Yeah.
I'm holding a sword, and everyone's cut open.
I agree. I don't think we need to bring more people who are not the police into this
Okay.
situation.
You're gonna
But
hear at the
you can
door.
go to the basement.
Open up! It's the police!
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so.
you know what? Now I'm on board. I want to go to the basement because I want to hide.
Okay,
I look so suspicious.
so Rita, sword in hand, and Clint are going to run to the basement.
Yes.
Yes.
They can't discover
Abandoning
my
our
sword and
hostages, or should we take
Yes.
them with them?
That is up to you.
I don't care. I'm getting myself out of town.
Okay, so Rita just runs straight for the basement.
The basement.
I'm just
We'll
gonna
take care of the
run.
police.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just gonna run. Okay.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I do that. I take the sword and I clean my fingerprints off of it. But they even had that back then.
Amazing.
I dropped the sword and I run.
Oh, you dropped the sword. Okay.
You know what? Now that I think of it, no, I want to keep it.
Okay, cool. So you keep the sword, and you guys run towards the basement. So it is simple enough to get down in the basement, and we'll deal with that in a sec. Ambrose, what do you do?
As they go there, I'm gonna like whisper, shout at them, like, hide! I'll
Okay.
take care of the police. And I'm gonna grab Dorothy again and be like, listen, we need to get our story straight. We're going to leave the other two out of it for now, because they're going to be searching the basement. But you and me, we're going to talk about how this man has been drugging me, and then did this to me to the police. Are you understanding me, Dorothy? Dorothy, listen to me.
Okay. Corbitt did that to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, that's what we're going to tell the police. We can't tell the police that monster from another world did this because they won't believe me. But we have to know that this man is a danger to all of us.
Okay. I will
Okay.
tell the police that. Dorothea is
Good.
just in way over her head. Okay, so
I'm
we're
gonna
going
be
to...
like, "Here, some long. I'm going to give her some of my drugs.
Yeah.
And be like, take this. Breathe
What?
deep. I'm going to go to the door.
Some of your drugs? Which drugs?
Yes.
Okay.
The laudanum.
Oh, okay, so you're giving her laudanum and
Yes.
telling her to...
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a
Oh.
little bit. Just a little bit.
Do I smell it?
I honestly don't know. I believe it's ingested. I believe you actually are supposed to drink a little bit of it.
Okay, so the police officer is tired of waiting. And he...
I'll go to the door.
Okay, you're opening the door? Okay, you fling the
Please,
door open?
officer, please come in.
Is that woman holding
What?
laudanum?
What?
Excuse me, is that woman holding laudanum?
No idea what that woman is holding, but I have an important message for you, Mr. Police Officer. There's a man who lives in this building who's been drugging us.
Oh my... Okay. There's
And
a
then
man...
he smashed his own head against the window.
You're telling me! Alright, roll a persuade check.
Come on.
I mean, I guess that's all
persuade
true, but, like, it's just, like, a lot to take in.
It is a lot to take in. It's not. It's not true. Yeah. Fuck yeah, 8.
Wow, okay. The cop is like...
I am so convincing.
Yeah, and the cop is also like, oh my god, we use your ink at the pens at the station.
Yes, I am Ambrose Weston, Vellum the Third.
Oh my
And I
gosh!
say there's an investigation to be had here.
Oh my gosh, well let me take care of this. My partner is, well, he's taking the night off to take out his girl, but so it's just me. My name is Ron Hardapple, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sir Apple.
Alright,
Let me tell you what has conspired here tonight.
yes, you please, I'm gonna, oh, is there a phone? We don't know if there's a phone. Okay.
The motor's unconscious and bleeding.
Okay. He's gonna need some medical attention. Ma'am, is that laudanum for medical use? Dorothea's like, oh, yes! And the cop says, okay. And then, so wait, what seems to be the problem here? Okay.
And I tell the whole ridiculous story.
Okay. Oh my
from
god.
point of view.
All right, well, I'm going to arrest that man and put him in my car and take him down to the station. And then so the cop just like walks over and picks him up. I guess I have to take him to the hospital first. And he puts him in. All right, I'm going to take him to the hospital. Is everyone else in the house okay? You look a little beat up. Okay. All right, well, I'm happy to help my fellow citizens. And he just like takes him away. And he puts him in his police car. And he leaves with Mr. Corbitt.
With that, I'm gonna go to Dorothea and just check on her, see if she's okay. Grab my laudanum.
I think I'm going to go back to my house and check on Jeffrey.
Excellent idea.
Okay.
Excellent idea. I've been concerned about Jeffrey myself. I'm
Okay.
gonna walk her over to the door.
Okay.
And
We're
then
gonna pause
as she
right
leaves,
before. Okay. Yes.
I
So
want to close the door right after she leaves.
Dorothea's gonna leave. You shut the door. We're gonna deal with the basement real quick, and then I will come to you, Roby, for some fencing of stolen items. So you walk into the basement, and let me just give you a quick idea of this room. So when you step out into the basement, you step into what is obviously like a laboratory. Like there's like beakers and things fizzling, but also it kind of looks like a surgery, like where you might get like a doctor's place. Like there's like doctory scissors and scalpels and like thread to tie things up. And then there's some like on a different like table, there's like some plant pieces and like plants getting mortared and pestled and stuff. This is a lot. There's a lot going on in here. I'm gonna have Clint roll a chemistry check, and I'm going to have Rita roll an appraisal. We gave you that, right? An appraise?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm,
What did you get?
not ideal, but I'll do my best. Nope.
Oh, nope. Okay, this is all totally out of
But
your
just by a little
wheelhouse. All of this shit is new. And you're not sure about its resale value.
Yeah.
Oh, but all this shit seems very, like, new. Like, this place is updated, it's kept up to date.
Yeah.
Like,
it's nice.
even
Okay,
the mortar
fair
and
enough.
pestle seems really nice. What did you get, Clint?
22.
Okay, and that is lower than your chemistry. You know that this kind of setup is the kind that usually only universities can afford. This is, like, way more than an individual, like, hobbyist should really have access to.
Mm.
You're in the basement. There is just these different areas, and then there appears to be a open door into another room
Mm.
that looks like it has more like tables and counter space, and then there is a closet door. What would you like to do?
Continue searching.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Because now I'm
Spot
curious.
hidden.
And oh, no. Nope,
96.
not even a little bit.
What did you get?
90.
90.
96.
What'd you get?
96.
96. Okay, can you both roll a listen check for me?
Oh, I'm so bad at listening.
45.
45 out of
20.
Okay, cool. So this room is a mess. It's like, does he ever clean down here? You like it smells bad, but that's about all you got. It's like it's weird, spooky, and it smells bad.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I guess if I don't see anything interesting, I'll go in the closet.
Okay, you're going to open up the closet door.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's something in there, but I need to hide from the cops.
Okay, great. So you open up the closet door, and this wafting smell comes like comes out of the closet, and the smell is like if a mummy threw up and then ate it and then like shit it out. Like, that is the best metaphor that you have.
Very relatable.
Gross. So I don't go in the closet.
Okay, so you're going to go into the closet. All right, give me another.
No.
Oh, wait, what?
No, nothing.
Oh, you said you're
I
not
said
going
no, so I
to.
don't go in there.
Okay, can you both give me another listen check?
Yeah, I know. I was like, I'll just find somewhere else to hide. I'm not
You're like, no,
hiding in
thank
there.
you. Big no thanks
No,
on that.
54.
You got what?
54.
100.
I'm not great at listening.
Did you say you got 100, Eric?
Yes.
I feel like your die
4.
might be fucked up. I don't know.
4 100s.
Well, like, I don't know how you critical fail a listening check. You're having a PTSD flashback right now. The only thing you hear is the sound of shrapnel exploding around you and taking out your brothers
Oh my god,
in
that's
arms. That is, you don't hear anything going on around you. This whole event has just thrown you into a PTSD episode.
Gone. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. But as you leave the closet, you do hear something seemingly smacking against the back wall
Mm-hmm.
of the closet. We're gonna real quick go up. Let's see. Well, okay, Roby the Louie Lou the urchin. You've
Oh yeah.
Hey, you like a little kid. What are you doing in my shop?
Hey, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to.
Hey, fair enough, kid.
I have a whole bag of loot here.
Oh,
Don't ask questions, but what I can tell you is that they're all rightfully gotten by me, and if there were any unquestionable procurements, there were no witnesses.
okay, roll fast talk. If there were no witnesses. Amazing.
Oh no, I failed.
You failed it. Kid,
Yeah.
do you know what a life of crime is gonna lead you to? It's gonna lead you to the electric chair. Do you know what happened to my brother Carl?
Streets.
What'd you say, kid?
I grew up on the streets. Mother abandoned me. I don't know what happened to my father. The only valuable I care about is this ring that I have from my father right here.
Can I see that ring, kid?
Sure, anything. I also have this nice crucifix.
Oh my god! It's got the same inscription that my brother, Carl, always had on his ring. Are you little Louie?
Huh, what, how do you know my name?
Kid, you're my nephew!
As much as I want to be joyful, this is a lie. I've had a lot of adults lie to me, so I'm gonna need you to say a little bit more about your brother, my dad. Yeah, sorry. Happy.
So, the way I'm gonna do this, Roby, I'm gonna have you roll a luck.
Okay.
You tell me if you pass, and yeah, you tell me if you pass or not.
I do pass.
Okay, this is dead ass your uncle.
Okay, great.
And he knows your dad's name. He remembers going with you and your dad to like a zoo. And it's like your earliest memory of getting to see like the fucking elephants. Like whatever you need right now to prove this man is your uncle.
Great.
Oh my gosh, little Louie. But wait, where's your sibling? You were a twin, Louie.
I was when I wanted know. I was abandoned at a Catholic nunnery. God knows what happened to my mom.
Oh, Louie, we got so much catching up to you. We gotta find little Huey.
Little Huey?
Yeah, Louie and Huey.
Okay. Wow. I mean, am I able to stay with you, or do I have to go back to the nuns?
No, you never gotta go back to those nuns, Louie. And he
Okay, thank you.
reaches across the table and he's like, I got a wife and I got 3 kids. They're all your cousins, Louie. And my wife, she makes a mean pasta dish. Giant, just fucking buckets, Louie. Buckets of pasta so everybody can eat. And you got to come home with me, Louie. You look just like my brother.
Never had pasta, and I've always wanted to. And plus, we got an absolute killing in this bag. Again, probably best not to ask questions, but I have a really expensive crucifix here. It's not from the nuns, though.
Louie!
So we could definitely use this somehow if we need to find this twin brother, he said. But, you know, details. We can worry about that later.
Louie, I'm just looking at this thing you brought me, and do you know this must be worth at least $5,000?
What?
Okay, and that's where we're gonna shut Louie Lou's story for right now.
I'll jump up in the air.
And then there's a little screen that's like Louie and like this character could of course come back, but it's like Louie Lou found their family and went on a search with their newfound riches invested responsibly into the stock market. So great job, Louie. So we're gonna go back to Mr. Corbitt's house.
Okay.
What would our guy topside like to do?
Once I've closed the door and secured it, locked it, I am also going to go down to the basement to find my compatriots.
Fantastic. Okay, once you are in the basement, you notice it smells weird.
Wonderful. Can I do a spot hidden?
Absolutely.
And I now have a check mark on it.
Oh.
And I don't remember what that means.
That means that after the session, before our next session, you can get better at that skill.
Well, I was hoping it would help me now, but that's okay.
But I liked your confidence.
Thanks. I'm really into confidence. Or Ambrose is.
Ambrose.
Hold on.
He was very confident. He handled that situation with the cop.
I pass.
You passed! Beautiful.
I spot what those couldn't because of my magnifying glass.
Oh, yes. So with your magnifying glass, you peer under a desk, and very close to you, right in front of your face, is a small, shivering creature. And the creature has the head of a woman, but where her ears should be are two arms sticking out. And down the neck, attached at the neck, is just a leg.
It's in the desk. It's
under the
fits
desk.
in the desk.
The other two missed
It's
it.
under the desk.
It's
Is
like
it the size of a person?
No. It is the size of a head and a leg.
Like an adult head?
Yeah.
Oh, this is terrifying.
It's like hiding under the desk.
Hoppity.
Yeah, it's not great. So you're gonna roll sanity.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense.
And the creature is going to go.
I passed.
You passed. Okay. You're gonna lose 1 point because what the fuck is
That's
this?
fine. That makes sense.
But the creature goes and attempts to hop past you. Are you gonna do anything about that?
What do I have on me, really quick? Sorry.
No. Take your time. You other two people also see this creature. You hear the hissing and probably turn towards it, and you see this creature hop out from underneath the desk. And roll for sanity.
Pass.
You passed. Okay, you're gonna take 1 hit because what the fuck is this? Rita.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so Rita, you also should roll for San because you're still in the same room.
Yes.
Okay, 5 more minutes, and then I'm just gonna let your character go fuck this, fuck all of you, and run off.
Okay, fair enough. Roll for sanity.
Yeah, roll for sanity at seeing this woman head creature thing.
Nope.
You do not pass. All right, roll a d6. This is the worst thing you've ever seen in your life.
1.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that bad.
But it's, not that bad.
Oh my god.
It's the worst thing you've ever seen in your life. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's fine.
Okay, this thing tries to, skitter out from under the table past you. What would you like
Can
to do?
I try to catch it in my cape?
You absolutely can.
Yeah.
All right. I want you to roll, what's your dexterity?
50.
Okay. Yeah, just roll a normal dexterity check.
I passed. 12.
Beautiful. Yeah, you grab it. This thing is in your arms.
I didn't think this all the way through.
It is
What do I do now?
It is wriggling and hissing. It sounds like a cat, which is concerning. in its own
Oh.
way. It's like a pissed off cat that you're holding. What do you guys want to do?
Is there chloroform or something like that, like down here that we could just like put to sleep?
Chemistry.
Would you like to
chemistry.
roll a
Can we chemistry
chemistry
this?
check? Clint can probably help you with that. If you're just screaming, let's put it down, let's put it down. All right.
Okay.
What'd you get, Clint?
63 versus 70.
Oh, great. Yeah, you definitely see, like, you grab, like, a couple of chemicals, and you, like, pour them together, and then, like, cover up the top really quick, and then you're like, okay, this will definitely kill that thing.
Oh, kill it?
Oh, wait, you
I
wanted
don't
to
know
knock
why
it
we kill
out?
it. Yeah, just knock it out.
Okay, sorry. This will definitely
It doesn't
put
deserve
that thing to
die.
sleep.
Just yelled at me.
I thought you wanted to kill it, which I don't think is an incredible reaction. Okay, so you're like, yes, if it like this concoction, and I'll let you pour a little bit on a rag, and you just have to put it on its mouth, and it'll pass out. Okay.
Cool.
You would like to try to do that.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be a I'm trying to think. So okay, both of you need to roll for this, and it's going to be it's going to be the brawl check because this thing is fighting you. It does not want whatever you're doing to it.
45.
Does that not? That doesn't pass.
No,
Okay.
does not.
Oh yeah. Oh, can I? This may be too much meta, but if I fail, what does it get free? Can you tell me that?
Let me see. It does not. But you don't manage to like get its mouth out of your coat. You like instead of getting its mouth out, you just like open up and it's the foot. Would be the
Okay,
fail.
cool. Then since we can't do that, I'm just going to do Iron Man style. Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. Just try to knock this fucking thing out with my fist.
Okay. That's you do have it just grabbed. Give me a second to look at my rolls.
I'm not proud.
You should
Okay.
be. I'm sorry, I stole your sword.
You were going to have to roll the brawl one more time to see if you can accurately punch it in its head.
Time I did it. 22.
That's amazing. Okay, so it's going to be 1d6 plus your damage.
What's my damage?
Your damage bonus should be automatically populated at the bottom.
Oh. It's 0.
It's 0. Great. So it's going to be 1d6.
I rolled a 6. Is it dead? Did I kill it?
Let me see what happens
Didn't want
to this
to.
little guy. It is not dead. It is very much unconscious. And when you
That's
unwrap
great.
it, it is bleeding.
Oh god.
It's bleeding a lot.
Oh god.
I'm going to assume that Rita is like, fuck this, fuck all of you, and leaves.
Maybe I by the hilt of the sword, I like bust open the window of the basement and like scurry out,
Great.
and then I just like run off into the night with the sword.
Perfect. I think that all of that happens, and it's beautiful. If my other two crew in the basement can keep going, I would like to keep going, but I know
Yeah,
it's late.
for a little bit.
Okay, great. And also, Louie Lou is happy to stick around, but you have had the happiest of endings here this evening. But I think so. We will be saying goodbye for the night to the lovely Abby Perez.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely want to check in with these people. Just make sure they're alive in
Yeah.
the morning once the cops are.
Yeah, once the cops are gone, see who's alive. See what the fallout
the
is.
sword.
We will update you.
Okay, cool.
Good
Okay,
night,
thank
Abby.
you. Bye, guys.
All right, so Rita has fuck it's off. Genna is screaming in the chat, go into the closet, which is awesome. But what would you like to do now? You've
I'm gonna
got
look
this
over at
unconscious
Clint.
thing bleeding, yeah?
I just want to see how Clint's doing.
Cut.
I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just thrilled we're in the basement. You know, even monsters and things considered. I'm down to follow the voice in our head and go to the closet.
What's in the closet? I haven't been down there.
Okay, so when you go to the closet, it smells horrible, and I would ask you to do spot hidden, but you did, like, earlier see something, like, smacking into, like, the back wall of the closet. It doesn't appear to be moving right now. So what would you like to do?
Can I put my hand on the back wall?
You absolutely can.
Does it, like, give if I push on it?
Yes, it does.
Can I keep pushing on it lightly until something happens?
Yep. It falls, and you see a space behind it, a whole room. But the room is dark. So right now you can't see anything, but that smell that I described so eloquently earlier is even more so, and it's like it's clawing at your face, like it's trying to throw itself into your nose. Like, that's how, like, disgusting it is. And in the room, you hear a faint, plaintive gurgle, like a baby cooing. It's my best impression. What would you like to do?
There's another child in here.
Yeah, I guess try and go pick up the baby. You know, we're committed at this point.
We're so deep in it.
Let me get this straight. You want to walk into this pitch black room, and you just want to put your arms out towards the noise.
It's a baby.
And do we
Baby's
have
trapped
any
behind a
sort of
secret
light
wall.
source?
What?
Can I make any sort of light source with the power of chemistry?
Oh, roll chemistry.
Chemistry.
64.
Okay, while you're
Versus
looking at the table, you see a flashlight.
That's great.
That's a thing, right? Fuck, when were flashlights made?
That's what I was thinking. So I'm like, we wouldn't have our phone flashlights.
No
but-
flashlights at this time, yeah.
The first
I probably
practical...
had a
Oh,
little
duh, because, like,
oil
fucking
lantern.
miners and boatmen and stuff have a little, like... So you have something. But yeah, it's
Okay.
literally $18.99. So it's like you realize what it is. It's not something everybody would have, but because of your knowledge of chemistry and mechanics, you're like, oh, cool, flashlight. And you pick that up, you shine it into the room. Correct?
Yes.
And what you
Feel myself.
see in the room is a huge, dense ball of mucus, 6 feet wide and 3 feet tall. It's got the consistency of like an overcooked pudding, and it is toddling towards you. As it moves, you can see its skeleton at like unpredictable parts straining against the thin, stretching skin outside of its mass. There are 3 huge vents on its side, closed by wrinkly lips that rhythmically aspirate the creature with puffing, wheezing sounds. Underneath it, 10 human legs, all children's legs, lining the lower body. This moves it forward, but not gracefully. The legs are not all the same size. They all seem to be from different children. The thing is featureless, except on the underside there's a wet mouth. And the only reason you know that is because you can hear the noises coming from underneath it. slopping noises of wetness and drooling, and that gurgling and cooing that you heard that sounds like a human baby. As it walks toward you, it occasionally stops and like slumps to the floor and sucks on the floor. Out on top of its body, directly in the center, is a stretching and collapsing sphincter. A never-ending stream of brown goo, which is the source of the smell you've been smelling,
That makes sense.
issues from this hole, and the smell has somehow even gotten worse. It's like it's taking your tongue out and forcing itself onto your tongue. Like, that is how in your face this smell is. It has a physical being that is attacking you. Encircling the top of its body, there are 15 little chubby arms writhing about and grasping at nothing until it visibly notices you somehow and holding its many arms out towards you and stumbling towards you, it begs, Dada? Food? What do you... Well, first, roll sanity.
91.
32.
Okay, Clint, you did not pass. You did not sign up for this shit. Everything else you have taken in stride. This was the step too far for you. You're gonna take a d6 of sanity damage. So roll a d6. You passed. You're going to take 1 damage. I think you've just decided maybe this isn't real.
So this would be a great novel.
This would be great in a book.
That'd be great in a book. I'm gonna turn to Clint and say, I've changed my mind about killing these things. I think we should burn it with fire.
I was just thinking about lighting the house on fire too earlier. Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
I think that's a fantastic idea to do right now. Can we chemistry that?
Dada hungry. Okay.
Riley, if you said something I couldn't hear you.
I said Dada hungry.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah, no, I want to burn the house and the greenhouse.
I want to burn it down too. Like I am also. I do not like any of this.
Okay.
That is an unholy monster. And
Okay.
you know, yeah, let's burn this fucking thing down.
All right. So the plan is to burn the house down.
Yes.
Okay. You want to look at the chemistry table and make that happen.
Yes.
Okay. Roll chemistry.
2.
Oh my god. You have everything you need here to construct a bomb with a timer. He has like a little clock that's like you can construct like the perfectly sized bomb. You just need a little bit of time to put it together. So while you're putting it together, this thing is walking its way out of its room in the basement. So
I'm gonna close the closet doors. Be like, okay, we do this fast.
Okay. Let's see if it gets out of the closet doors.
I get all the closet doors.
Let me look at his stats. Oh shit! But yeah, that motherfucker just like boom. You like shut the doors casually, and it just blasts through the doors like a fucking bulldozer. The wood and splinters and everything is everywhere, and its little arms are reaching out trying to grab you. I'm gonna ask you to roll dodge.
I can do this. I got this. I got this. I do not got this. I do not pass.
9.
No, you did not dodge. It grabs you. It grabs you and says, Dada! Dada! And the fact that this thing is touching you with, like, human child fingers, roll for sanity.
I get it. I pass.
Okay.
I have really high sanity.
You're like, gross.
Disgusting.
This is disgusting.
I'm pretty sure I've read about this.
I must have read something like this, but this is
read it somewhere.
disgusting. Okay, Clint, you're going to roll to see how quickly you can put this fucking bomb together. I want you to roll against your knowledge.
But is the grip
Or
that I'm
education, sorry. What?
Is the grip like squeezing or is it just like holding on?
No,
to me?
he's just holding on to you.
Oh no.
He's
It's
just
a
like,
baby.
Dada? Just like, Dada, why are you ignoring me, Dada?
I'm having second thoughts about burning down the house.
Okay, what skill, Riley?
Roll against, I'm having you roll against your education to see how long it
Okay.
takes you to put together said bomb.
Oh man, I rolled 95.
Shit. So, I'm gonna give this thing, because you failed pretty damn hard, I'm gonna give this thing a couple of turns to do stuff. So it's currently holding you, and it starts, you can hear it like crying. Like some of it is just like the ugly slopping noise as it like goes against the ground, but it is like, Dada, what? Talk, Dada.
Would like to pick up the unconscious other smaller monster and give it to the baby monster.
Okay. It takes it and is like, ah! It makes like a joyous baby noise. Like they do, which is so cute. And it takes it and it like tosses it under itself and like flops down and like, and it sucks it up and you can hear like the bones cracking and munching and it going like
The world's most disgusting starfish.
and it eats it. And it's like, yay!
I don't know what I just did.
It's like
but
Dada,
I feel
and
like I
it
got an
like
achievement.
it like waddles next to you and like bumps its little like disgusting mucus body like against you.
I'm. I didn't think I was gonna leave here with a child today, but it turns like I am.
You have two turns before you have two actions before Clint finishes his bomb. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna ask it if it has a name. Do you have a name?
Buggery!
What?
Buggery!
Bogglery?
Buggery!
Baggery.
Buggery!
Am I saying that baggery?
It just kind of makes slurping noises.
Okay, baggery. Hi, baggery. I'm Abby.
Dada?
Are you a demon from another world?
It like waddles off. It like clearly can't like super see. It seems to just kind of like be walking towards body heat. So it starts like toddling towards Clint. You get one more action before Clint's done with the bomb. What would you like to do?
He's I am. Oh, I'm thinking a big. I hope something happens. I am gonna take out my my lucky medallion and kind of just like hold it up to this monster, see if anything happens.
Okay. It kind of shifts back towards you. And it waddles up. And it reaches out to you with one of its little itty bitty chubby pink fingers. And it grabs the medallion. And it throws it under it.
You're trying to get it back.
Okay, so that's gonna be. So that's a dexterity. So roll against your dexterity to jump under there in time to grab it before it like.
No. Oh no! Wait, actually, can I? I'm gonna push it.
Oh, do it!
I have to push it by a lot though.
Okay.
I gotta push it
You got this.
by 11. I've got a lot of luck to play with. So
Okay, 11 points. Great. They're spent for this round. 11 points, and so you pass. And you get under there and you grab it. I'm going to ask you to roll again to see if you roll back out before it lands on the ground with its sucking
that
mouth.
looks so cool. Or I'm gonna be eaten. Is it also dexterity?
Yes.
I do not pass.
Okay, so it flops onto the ground.
Oh.
And it's like the horrible little sharp teeth around this circular sucking mouth all snap into you. And let's see. Yeah, you're gonna take D8 damage as it like gets back up and like rips its teeth out of you. It is just.
Well, this might be the end.
Wait.
It's the end of me.
Wait. Okay. So what are you at now?
I am at -1.
Okay. So you are unconscious and bleeding out.
Yay!
You are unconscious and bleeding out. If Clint does not save you, so the baby's like, ah, because it's like it didn't like all the fabric you were wearing.
I have one.
It's like that's gross. So it just kind of like toddles away. And Clint, if Clint does not save you, you are going to bleed out and die in this basement. Clint, your bomb is done. He is bleeding out on the ground. The monster is toddling towards you. What would you like to do?
So I want to set the bomb timer.
Great. Okay.
And then, try and drag my friend out of the basement to safety.
Okay. You're just gonna pick him up and leave?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to roll against your strength.
Good. 40 versus 55.
Oh, nice. So you pick him up and you hustle up those fucking stairs. You are rescuing a brother in arms. And you are getting him out of this house as he's just bleeding out of all these gashes from that teeth. And the little gurgling baby is like chasing you, but it like can't quite figure out stairs. It's never done stairs before. So he's just like trying to get his way. All the little feet and the little toes are like trying to get their way. Yeah, how much time did you put on that timer?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, so you totally get out. You get out, you're clear of the house. The night is quiet. No other police have came. This matter is closed as far as the police are concerned thus far. They're talking to Corbitt. The bomb is about to go off. And let me just see if this little baby creature can make it up the stairs in 2 minutes. 2 minutes is not short.
Its legs are.
You look around, and at the door of the house, before the bomb has gone off, you see all those little arms and all those little legs. And he is about to make it out of the house when... And roll luck for me, Clint.
Okay, 61 versus 80.
Okay, great. You don't get hit by any horrible meat chunks from this creature. And the house explodes, and the creature is exploded into 100,000 bits. However, the neighbors have all heard this.
Wait.
And start coming out of their houses going, my word! What was Someone call the authorities. Oh, did you hear? Was that Corbitt's house? Oh, Corbitt is such a nice man. They're all jabbering. Nobody seems to have really noticed you two quite yet, though. What would you like to do?
Did I drive a car here, or did it like?
Do you own a car? What does it say on your sheet?
I would say no, especially we're in 1899.
Like, did your buddy drive a car here
Oh, super, yeah.
that you're carrying?
So I want to search his body for like keys for his car.
Okay. But you don't. Oh, you were dropped off by your valet.
Yeah, I was.
So actually.
Hold on, wait. There might be something else. Hold on.
Yeah, check your inventory. See if there's anything that would be helpful.
Yeah.
All I have is binoculars and a pocket knife.
Binoculars and a pocket knife.
A flask of brandy.
Okay, right at that moment, you hear a siren? And a motherfucking ambulance is coming down the street. Dorothea is standing in her doorway going, oh, they're here for Jeffrey. He's dead.
Yes, good.
And if you would like, you can simply deposit your friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna. In an unrelated incident, he was attacked by a cougar.
Please roll fast talk.
Thanks.
Oh shit! The fucking people at the ambulance are like, oh my god, cougars in this neighborhood? That's incredible. Get him on here. This guy's bleeding out. Let's go. Nobody gives a shit about you, Clint. You're a ghost in the night. You can go where you please, and you are going to the hospital to be saved.
Yeah.
You have survived, and the house is burnt down, and the monster is destroyed. And Corbitt is in prison. We'll see what happens with that. But that is the end of the adventure, Mr. Corbitt. Well done. And Louie Lou just made his biological relatives $5,000 richer.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Rita got a sword. Right.
Rita ran off with a very
Everyone's
cool
on the
sword.
up and up.
You didn't even know.
I didn't even. Well, I still don't know.
Yeah, you're like, where did she get a sword? Fantastic. Thank you all so much for joining me. Thank you to the viewers who have stuck with us and hung out. I hope that was a fascinating adventure. I certainly had a long time. Thank you, Jeff, for tuning in and resubscribing, you absolute champ. Oh my gosh. You guys, you fucking did it. And you know what you get after an adventure like that? You get some sanity regained because you destroyed a monster. You were like, fuck that thing. And you ended its life because it scared you, even though it could talk and it had a name.
Very American of us.
I'll be like, Baggery? Is that it? Is that the name? And the thing's just like...
It doesn't have a name. Kill it.
So, all of you who successfully helped kill the creature, you are going to earn 1d10 of sanity back. Even if it goes above your starting sanity. Louie Lou, you fucking found your family. You also get 1d10 sanity. Unfortunately, Rita ran off before anything was resolved. But also Rita did not have to see that thing. Rita just saw the other thing.
I got 74 sanity now.
Nice. That is awesome.
I've seen shit.
You have seen some
Nothing will affect me.
And it will affect me for the rest of my life. Fantastic. Wow, yeah, you guys went to a different realm.
We did drugs.
You did.
We killed a baby.
And tried to sell another one. That was a major
Yeah. We did a lot of weird shit tonight.
And we trying to say?
We made an elderly man fall down twice.
He's dead.
Jeffrey's dead?
Did you miss that?
exactly.
Jeffrey
yeah.
died? How did I miss this?
Because Louis Lou was like there, and Jeffrey missed the Constitution save, so he bled out,
Jeffrey, no!
or like his internal organs bled out.
I was like, oops, no witnesses.
Yeah, Louis was like, that works for me actually.
So then we killed a baby, and we got both ends of the spectrum.
Yes, you killed a baby and an extremely old man. I doubt you're gonna be invited back for Dorothea's next party.
Yeah, we made her neighbor smash his head against the window until
Yeah.
he was
That was
unconscious
such a
and
fucking
bleeding.
fail on the part of my die. I couldn't believe that. That was embarrassing. And then to roll so well for the damage was excessive. He really thought that was
We had
gonna be
4
something. You guys got 4 criticals. That was awesome. Those are always my favorite thing. Well, I
did
hope
get
you enjoyed.
one.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. For my players and for everyone watching to know, we will be back with more Call of Cthulhu shenanigans. Not next week, but the following week. Next week, me and Genna will be streaming. Great job, you did it, Patrick. You saved Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
You blew it up. I'm gonna have to think a little bit about what the real world consequences are of this event in the world.
Sleep.
But
gas
thus
line.
far, I mean, Dorothea knows y'all were in the house. But as far as anyone knows, you were just genuinely attacked by a cougar. So yeah, we'll
And
see.
everyone knows cougars explode.
Everyone knows cougars explode. So thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you for the wonderful Gennady Gorin for being my mod and keeping the dog distracted and cleaning up when he threw up again. I really hope my dog is not sick and he's just had a peanut butter overdose. The doctor did warn us that they gave him way too much peanut butter. And that's gonna be it. Thank you guys.